Alright, just a quick disclaimer if I sound weird in this voiceover. It's because I'm really fucking congested. I've somehow ended up with a cold again. Nowhere near as bad as the last one. I'm still going to train, as you can see here. But yeah, this weather, the cold isn't doing me any favours. Either that or I need new friends, because I swear, someone gets ill, everyone catches it off them, and then everyone recovers, then another person gets ill, and the cycle repeats. But as you would have seen from the title of the video, just a little commentary today, breaking down what I do for my pull days, more specifically with my back, because I feel like bicep training, for the most part, is pretty simple. There's very basic principles you can apply to it, and the same, in my opinion, can be said for back. Really, I feel like it gets overcomplicated. And obviously, if you're a beginner, it's going to be very simple. As you get slightly more advanced or like intermediate, which is the kind of level I'd say I'm at, then you have to kind of switch it up, try focusing more on weak points, assuming you have any. So on that point, here's me doing pull-ups, which I suck at. I just failed that rep there. I'm aware it wasn't a full rep. But I always like to go straight down to a dead hang, get a full stretch, and then try and do my pull-up rep, because it may be more difficult to finish a set, but it's going to be more beneficial. And here is a nice variation that a friend of mine taught me about. This kind of replaces my lat pull down. I just think that I get a better squeeze. B, it doesn't agitate my back, because obviously on a lat pull down, you're kind of leaning back at the hips a bit. There are chances that it can agitate your back slightly. And also, because it's single-armed, I feel like it'll help to fix my imbalance. I have a bit of a imbalance in my lats. Shock how I seem to have imbalance in everything these days. This one isn't debilitating like my glutes and my sciatica and all that. This one just doesn't look nice, you know. Here's when bro came and got in front of my tripod. Best believe that guy better watch out when I next see him. No, I'm fucking kidding. But yeah, all my exercises I do 3 sets, because 3 sets it's a nice amount. There's a reason why everyone always says 3 sets of 10, because 3 sets works. It's not too much volume. It's not too little volume. I think it's a very nice happy medium. If you go on balls to the walls crazy, then maybe 3 sets is too much, you could argue. I was not going balls to the walls crazy here. As I said, I'm a little bit ill. It's a pretty shit workout, I can't lie. So I was like, okay, I'll record it, so at least I'm gaining something from it. If I'm not gonna improve much in terms of making progressive overload, because I feel like death, let's get a quick YouTube video out of it. And I also want to really try and upload twice a week. I uploaded Thursday this week. I'm recording this now, it's Sunday, and it's getting pretty late, so I'm not sure whether I'm gonna upload it now, as in tonight, or upload it tomorrow, just for the algorithm. Uploading at 11 p.m. is not gonna do well in the way of views. But the main key for this exercise is to get a full stretch at the top, so the bench you're leaning on, bring it as far back as possible. You see my arm is basically almost fully extended there. And then obviously when you bring the weight back up and fully extend your arm, make it slow, really get that stretch. And at the bottom, when you can, try and hold it there as much as possible. Obviously here I'm getting fatigued, so I'm just kind of banging them out, still controlling it to some degree. And I'm pretty sure that I hold it a bit longer, on the last rep. And then I'll do the same with the other arm, rocking the David Lade stringer, not from the new collection, the old David Lade stringer. I say old, it came out last year. But yeah, basically with my push-pull leg split, I do obviously I train on my back twice a week. I usually do traps as well, but I'm just gonna disclaimer, I did not do traps today because my traps are fried. I last trained them not even, it was many days ago, at least 3 days ago. But I stopped doing shrugs for a very long time, and then kind of banged out some shrugs, and now my traps are sore, so hopefully they grow from that. Otherwise, I'm gonna be pretty upset. You know, my traps kind of aren't there. Here's another row variation. This is the last, I guess, back movement I do. This machine's alright. My main issue with it is, like, you can kind of tell you can't move the seat backwards or forwards. So if you have long arms like me, it's hard to get a full stretch. But you can kind of, like, if you adjust the way you sat, it kind of works. Took the top off again here. Main issue is there's no arms to be seen. Like, my arms are baby size. I guarantee you walk into any primary school full of, like, basically infants, and they will have bigger arms than me. That's just a known fact. That's why we're trying to bring them up, I suppose. That's why we're on the bulk. Another reason why my conditions suck today. I didn't eat enough food. So yeah, as you can see, I came into this video with a lot of excuses prepared. But basically, with my back days, it is kind of depressing because I'd love to do some deadlifts. I'm hoping to reintroduce them within the next month. It's like the start of November now, so in December I want to be able to deadlift. That would be truly amazing. But it's kind of weird because there's no, like, big compound movement, because all the compound movements on your back, like, to work your back, kind of put strain on your lower back, which is not what I want. Like, with my leg day, I have my hip thrust, which is kind of like a compound movement. It's not very enjoyable, but it's still there. And then obviously on my push days, I have my incline bench, which I'll be doing tomorrow, I believe. Cannot wait for that. I kind of want to alternate between voiceovers and some partials. You know, get straight to failure. Oh no, he's doing. There are the partials. Yeah, that's definitely a partial. Yeah, I want to do a variety of voiceovers, kind of like raw training footage where it's just me talking as I'm working out, and then edits. I've been getting in the mood to make some nice workout edits lately. Here, face pulls. I work rear delts on pull days because I just feel like, you know, I've got enough going on in my push days. I'm hammering my chest, and then I'm going crazy with the side delt work, and it's just, my rear delts are only going to suffer from doing it on push days because I have no energy to do anything at that point. But they're extremely light, my face pulls, as you can tell here. It's just about holding it at the back and literally just pulling it into your face. You'll be able to feel it. Like, you can literally see me there checking to make sure that my rear delt is contracting and getting a nice squeeze, just because it's very easy to go too high with your hand placement or too low on this exercise and you can't do anything, which isn't great. I believe this is the last exercise I recorded. I did do standard dumbbell curls, but I didn't record them because my arms look small, and they kind of look small here, but I had to give you some proof that I do biceps. This is just a preacher curl machine. Pretty standard stuff. So yeah. Also, the Olympia was this weekend, and I'm so glad that Ryan Terry won men's physique. It's extremely deserved on his 10th Olympia. So it was just a very nice thing to say. Yeah, after 10 Olympias, I finally brought home the gold. Obviously, Chris Bumstead won classic physique. I think it was very close this time, but as soon as they turn around, it's game over. Seabum always takes it from the back. So yeah, maybe Chris Bumstead will join the likes of Arnold, Phil Heath, Ronnie Coleman, and Lee Haney with the 7-8 Mr. Olympia titles. I'd love to see that. And Chris Bumstead, he seems to be a nice guy. Wish him all the best, because I'm sure he's sat down watching this video right now as we speak. But I think that's my last rep there. Did a bit of posing in the changing rooms, but JD gyms, this is a message to every JD gym. You need to fix your changing room lighting. Like, it's actually abysmal. It's a tragedy to look at, but I'll throw this in here anyway. Looking kind of small, but we'll cope, and I think the footage is about to end, so I'm going to be back soon with another video. I'm thinking of doing a full day of eating soon. I'm going to get my fridge stocked up with, like, all the ideal things I'd eat, and then show you what I eat to gain weight, or to attempt to gain weight at the very least. So he's going to turn around. Bye.